If you are learning coding right now and you're confused about what to learn, or you're scared that AI is taking over developers in 2026, then this video is for you. If you are new here, I'm called Dev Quizy. I build software and I share real coding advice and I help developers grow. So now let's dive straight into the roadmap. I love that. Let me be honest with you, coding in 2026 is not the same as coding in 2024. And also note that AI is not replacing developers. AI is replacing developers that don't know how to adapt. In 2026, the most valuable skill is not all about knowing the syntax. It's all about knowing how to solve problems, thinking logically, and use tools intelligently. So if you are here just to memorize syntax, just know that you will really struggle hard. But if you are to build, just know that you will win this. I love that. So let's break this down into four clear pieces. Firstly, we talk about the core foundation. No matter what anyone tells you, know that the fundamentals still matters. You have HTML, CSS, JavaScript. They are not outdated. They are the fundamentals of web development. We have HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is the language used to display components on our website. It decides on how components are to be structured, what to be displayed and what not to be displayed. We have tags like the header tag, which displays the header of our website. We have the paragraph tag, which is P, which displays the paragraph of our website. The anchor tag, which displays the hyperlink of our website. Now in a scenario, let's take it as building a house. It is like the foundation of that building that decide on how components are to be placed on the building structure. Then we have CSS. CSS means cascading style sheet. It's a language used for styling our website. In a house analogy, let's take CSS as being a decorator and the interior design and painting of our house. Also JavaScript, which gives the logic and interaction of your website. But in 2026, it's not just all about learning JavaScript, but understanding how it works. Also, this is not optional. Yeah, learning Git and GitHub area is very important. It helps you know the visual control. It's not like it's something that is optional. Then we'll be talking about the second core phase. The second phase is all about you choosing the right path. Yeah, this is where many beginners failed. They try to learn everything. We have many parts. For example, when web development, we have front end, back end, we have mobile, and we also have full stack developer and AI assistant development. But now, many developers tend to try to learn everything, which that does not really help. So if you are coming in as a new developer, firstly, you need to focus on a particular part which will help you. If you are going for the front end, then focus on the front end and choose a single language. We have language like JavaScript, TypeScript, which they have framework. We have Next.js, we have native, which is for mobile app front end development. And also, if you are going for the back end, we have Express, we have Next. It's better you focus on one. When trying to learn many language, it tends to make you not to focus, and actually it makes you confused, and you won't really know what to do. So our best advice is that we choose one path to follow. Second phase, which right now in 2026, if you are not working with it, then you are out of the market. Yeah, seriously, you are out of the market. Is AI being your partner? Yeah, it's not all about you going to the browser, copy and paste. You send your code to copy and paste. It's all about you using it very well and perfect. Currently now we have AIs like Console, Amazon Cure, we have Anti-Gravity, which have their own ITE, which we can run our code there. Now working with AI in our workspace really helps. Like it really helps us structure our code, which if right now you're a developer and you don't do that, seriously you're out of the market. Yeah, it's not as if AI here is really taking developer space. It's not like that, no. Actually, AI will only take the space of a developer who does not know how to use it or who does not know how to adapt with it. So we need to know some advantage of AI. It really helps us debug. It also helps us to explain errors in our code. And one of the most important things with AI is that it helps us to speed up our development. And also, if you don't know, just take this into consideration. The best developer in 2026 is not how fast you are in coding. They are the best prompt thinkers. Yeah, they are the best prompt thinkers. And as I previously said, with tools like ChatGPT, Console, Amazon Cure, Claude, there are many out there. You can really help you because this assists us. It's not as if it's replacing developers. And last phase here, like it's really important. Yeah, it's really important. Now it's for you choosing projects over certificate. Yeah, you choosing project over certificate. It's not all about you looking for the certificate. Currently, now in the job market, certificate does not pay. If you have been put, you having the greatest certificate, whether it's a PhD, and there's someone there with no certificate but have the skills, you are out of the market. That person will be chosen. The market now is not all about what certificate you are having, it's all about what can you do. So that's why I'll be advising you guys to work more on project. Yeah, like really work on project. That's why as a beginner, when you are learning the fundamentals, don't forget about learning Git and GitHub. It will really help you. Your GitHub is like your certificate. Yeah, your GitHub access is like a certificate. That is where you present all projects that you have been working with. It's not as if you'll be taking a certificate with my project. No, no, no. When you present your GitHub, it acts as your certificate, showing all the projects you have worked on. And as I likely said, it's not all about the certificate, but it's all about what you can do in the market. You should also note that how to actually code in 2026 is not all about watching tutorials. Yeah. Like I previously said, fundamentals are really important. Yeah, they are really important. But note that you follow in a lineful manner. You learn, you build, you break, and you fix. And also, stop watching tutorials endlessly. If you are watching a tutorial as you are ending, build a project. When you are building a project, it helps you. It's not all about you watching thousands of tutorials. And also, you don't need 10 hours to code. Yeah, because for you to really know this, you need to be consistent. You don't need 10 hours to code. As a developer, if you are spending at least an hour, like a minimum of 1 hour a day, it really helps you. And so far as AI is there, as a fundamental is out, you understand your fundamental, you know the logics, you know how the programming language which you are focusing on works, there's no problem with that. You are ready for the market. And as I previously said, always work on project. Like queue yourself with project. Don't try looking for certificate. I believe there are platforms out there that gives out certificate, but I'm telling you, work on project. Those are your certificate, not a certificate which you go online, take a course. You taking the course does not mean you are doing the job. Yeah, it really does not mean you are doing the job. So I would advise you to work on projects. You should know that coding in 2026 gives you many options. You can search for jobs which you can easily get following the roadmap which I've given to you. Freelancing, you can even start up your own business, also helps your content creation. The goal is not just about getting hired. The goal is to be free. The goal is freedom. So if you're serious about coding in 2026, stop waiting for motivation and start building your own project. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you want more videos like this coding roadmap, will project, and how to grow as a developer, subscribe and turn on the notification button. Also comment below, are you a beginner, an intermediate, or are you stuck right now?